Hare Krishna everyone. My name is Priti Bhujel and I'm from Nepal. So it's been 1.5 years being Krishna consciousness, and I started my Krishna consciousness journey from here. So and I'll begin my class with some prayer. You can just do like that. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Sarakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Bhagavati. He Krishna Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishavanu Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpati Rupasya Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pashyatade Satarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gauraktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki So, Hare Krishna, thank you for coming and thank you for joining through the online class. So, I will begin. So, before going to the topic, I would like to share a poem which I found when I was in the beginning phase of Krishna consciousness. So, the poem name is Paradox of Time. So, in that poem, the writer says, nowadays we have taller building, but we have shorter temper. Like we just angry in just a second, right? If something tell you wrong about you, you just angry within a second. So he was telling like nowadays we have taller building but shorter temper, and we have wider highway but narrow minded. We have more time but less attention. We have multiple hour possession but we have reduced our value. We buy more but we enjoy it less. We have more, we feel like we are more connected, but actually day by day we are further apart. So the writer also say in there like nowadays like we lose our health to get wealth. We work like the whole day, whole night, like we can't even sleep like maybe in 2 hours or 4 hours. We just work non-stop, right? So he was telling like, and then we spend that wealth to try and get our health back. So if we get sick, we need to give our money to like doctor or GP, right? Because we are working whole day and now we get some money, and after we because of the health issue we need to give money to others. So he was telling like so, and then writer says we have conquered outer space but we are struggling with inner space. So all of us have some level of struggle with mind, right? Every day we are facing so many challenges because of mind, right? So can you put your hand up if you have some struggle with your mind? So I think Rosie, can you share some tips please? We are all facing challenge. So I think like this is so important in our life. Like perhaps the mental health and mental wellness was something that was very important topic, that was very important in our life. We need to be a mental well-being to stay in this world, right? If we don't have like the mental wellness, we will be lost in this place or this world. So nowadays we can see like every day people go to the gym and people train their body, right, by doing some exercise or something like that. But have you heard like some people train their mind? Have you heard Have you ever heard that? No, right? Because it's so rare. Like most of the people are just give attention to give to the outer part of our life. Nobody cares what's going on inside. Everyone is like everyone acts like the, oh, how is your life? We just want like the, oh, my life is good. We just want to show our outer part of our life. We don't want to show our like the bad or our inner side, right? So but in one place, one person meet the spiritual teacher, and the spiritual person say to that person, so don't create a life which just look good on the outside, but create a life which feel good on the inside. So don't like show off. Don't show off to the other people. Don't show like what's going on, like the outer side. Just you need to make that things. You need to make that environment which feels you good from inside, not just from outside. Outside, like we can pretend life, but nobody knows like how we are feeling, how we are like feeling down, or no matter how we feel down, angry, or something like that, we just saw like yeah, I'm happy, but we never saw our like that part, right? So it's kind of really made a lot of sense, right? So don't create a life which just look good on the outside, but create a life which feel good on the inside. So let's make a reality check here. Put your hand up if you ever had a mobile phone.
Sorry?
Put your hand up if you ever had mobile phone. Put your hand up if your phone has ever a cracked screen and you are just using. Put your hand up even if you had like the phone case that was little bit cheap, like cheap means tear. Yeah, so put your hand up if the mobile phone operating system is not working. Have you ever used that phone? No, right? We can't use, because that thing is useless. If the operating system is not working, we can't see that phone, like we are just getting the new one. And so it's interesting, like the battery, the skin could be cracked, the case could be cheap, but even with those physical things, we learn to carry on and just use our phone, right? We just think like the operating system is running, why should I brought a new phone? It's just a waste of money. We think like that. See, we care about our phone. It's just a small device, but we think like that because the operating system is running. Operating system is running, but the outer system is cracked. We use that, but nowadays what people neglect the operating system. People neglect the operating system, and people are more focused on cracked screen. People are more focused on like a phone case. They just want to make a phone like beautiful, like if we have like nowadays, like people, if my screen is just cracked, I just changed like the new screen. So nowadays people do like that, but do we really care our like the operating system? No, right? Because nowadays people so focus on just make our like the outer self better, not just inside. So for the well-being of society, for the well-being of mind, for the well-being of our mental health, for the well-being of our soul, we need to read the scripture. We need to read the Bhagavad Gita, and in there we can find a lot of we can find our answer. We have a lot of question in our mind, but if you read like the scripture, if you go through the scripture, you will find all your answers. So you need to read. You need to go through with the scripture. You need to read books, maybe like 5 minutes or 2 minutes, just like one line or one verse. Just make it habit and just go through the scripture. So after we scripture and apply it in our life, it will help us to bring our like the mental health like better. If we read the scripture and if we try to apply those things in our life will better. yeah, if you can also try just try one slok or one verse. You can just try and you can apply. You can you can try just day by day. You can just try and it will make your life better also. So now go through the verse. The verse is, if you have Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse 6.
Can you please take the page number?
Oh, sorry, 262.
Write in the board, busy.
Just don't mark it with a pen.
Yes, no, it's
Busy.
Anyone who don't have Bhagavad Gita, you can just search it in the Google, in Vedavis. You can just easily find it. 6.6. Page number 262.
No, just take BG 6.6.
Bandhuratmanastasya enatmaivatmanajita anatmanastu satrudve varte tatmaiva satruvat. Hare Krishna, can you just repeat? Read the translation.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
For him who has confused the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy.
Yeah. Can you, Snehavatis, can you read one more time the translation?
For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy.
So purport. The purpose of practicing Eightfold Yoga is to control the mind in order to make it a friend in discharging the human mission. Unless the mind is controlled, the practice of yoga for so is simply a waste of time. One who cannot control his mind lives away with the greatest enemy, and thus his life and its mission are spoiled. So in this purport, what Prabhupada is saying, one who cannot control his mind lives always with the greatest enemy, and thus his life and its mission are spoiled. Every people have the mission, every people come in this world because of some mission, right? So Prabhupada is saying if who cannot control his mind, the person who cannot control his mind, they will their mission will be spoiled. So nowadays we can see people out the world, they are facing problem like depression, disorder, bipolar, which are being more common and common nowadays. Even the medical science also have done some research about these things, and they come up with the conclusion in future more than the heart diseases or cancer or something like that, people will facing more challenge on mental level. They will face more depression. They will face more disorder, mental disorder or bipolar, something like that. So see if we cannot control our mind, if we don't go through the scripture, see we in future maybe we also get some these things. So we need to have we need to have read scripture day by day, and we need to apply in our daily life. We need to practice that things on our daily life. So we need to be very careful of the mental well-being. We need to be very careful to our mind. We need to give the proper guidance to our mind, because mind is so powerful. We all know mind is very powerful. So mind is very powerful, that takes people even to the extreme level. Even Arjuna say is Bhagavad Gita that he can control the wind, but he say Krishna, I can't control the mind, but I can't control, sorry, sorry. Arjuna says, Krishna, I can control the mind, but I can't control the mind. And Krishna says, like, don't scare. And the Arjun, who is Guraka, also feel hard to control the mind. Then who are we? We're just small. So who are we have control over it? Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also have given solution for this. So so today we are actually empowered. So today I want to discuss about like how we actually empower our mind. So mind, it is the fluctuating things. It doesn't remain constant. Like mind, so the world is moving around. Like the world doesn't like sit on constant. So mind is also like that. It's fluctuating, and it can be weak or it can be well. Like no, we also don't know like the tomorrow, like our mind will like well or our mind will be weak. Like I have faced many time. I don't know about you guys. So I faces like I don't know, like sometimes I feel just like the down and I just want to cry, and sometimes I feel so angry. We also don't know because I also don't know like the reason, but I'm feeling so low. So we don't know like the what's gonna be in like the tomorrow, like our mental will well or mental will good. So here are some signs you can see on the board. Here are some signs we may think like I don't have depression, I don't have anxiety, and my mental is good, my mental health is good. Like we think like that. So but actually, if we have a mind in which are constantly comparing, criticizing, if we have ever think like our mind compare ourselves with other, and if we criticize other, you are not mental well. You are in mental weakness. But don't feel sad. So we can just overcome with by compassion and care. Like you can apply these things. Like you can be kind. Don't compare yourself to other, because you are worth it. Like what you are doing, you are good, right? Just think about it and just don't criticize anyone. Just love everyone. And the second one is a sign of mental weakness is always seek for short-term gratification. Nowadays, like we all want like the quick result. Like we don't want to wait because we don't have like that kind of passion. We just want the result like quickly. So we are just running after this short-term gratification. But our main concern is making our present things. Our more concern is making our present thing good rather than focusing on future. Like we thought like maybe my day today I want like my day is good, but we don't think about future. Maybe I say like maybe I will find any like the easy or something job. I'm okay like it will be in my field or not, but I can't think about the future. But we need to think about the long-term achievement. We always think about our future, not just for the present. We need to more focus. We need to give more time in future also. So to do that, it need to require very clear mind and focused mind. So to be a clear mind, you need to read the scripture. Yeah. So the number 3 is mental weakness characteristic by you forget to write distraction. Please. Sorry. So here is like so weakness is distraction and the mental well-being is focus. We have already talked in the long-term achievement. Like nowadays we have so many distractions. Like if we sit like before we do chanting, right? In that time, like our mind is go through like the different area. Like we want to focus in the chanting, but our mind is just going here and there, right? So we need to remove the distraction, and we need to be more focused in every place. So even we all are here in our like classroom, right? But how much are we even able to present in one activities in your life? Like if you just for example, like chanting. When we do chanting, can we really focus? Like when we do some assignment, can we really focus? Our mind says, let's go to watch like some mobile, maybe for 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do, like our mind say, like let's do assignment later. That's fine. The due date is coming, but that's fine. Just play with mobile. But after due date coming, and we will be more anxiety and we will be more like, I don't know, yeah. So, and have you ever watched a movie that is out of sync? Like the movie, the sound and the audio and the video is coming like different. Audio is coming fast, or like maybe video is going late. It's annoying, right? Sometimes our life we can't like we have nothing, but sometimes our life is like that. We are here, but our mind is constantly distracted by so many thoughts. So if we really want to focus, you need to, I already mentioned, you need to read a book or a scripture. So the fourth one is control by fear. So weakness is controlled by fear, and the mental well-being is inspired by dreams. So nowadays most of the time we make decision out of fear, because we always think like if I do that, what my relatives will think. If I do that, what that people will think. If I do these things, maybe if I need to make a decision, I need to think about other people. So don't do that. Don't make a decision out of fear. Make a decision inspired by your dreams. So what's your dream? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? Like in our the country, our mom or our family wants us to be like doctor, engineer, pilot, but we end up with like do nothing, right? So we so maybe we choose our dream, but like don't make any decision out of fear. Just follow your dreams and you will be reach on your destination. Once Nelson Mandela once said, may your decision in your life reflect your dreams and not to be controlled by fear. Even Nelson Mandela also said like may your decision in your life reflect your dream, not to be controlled by fear. So please don't make any decision out of fear. Just try to like reflect like what you want to be in the future. Like just reflect these things and make a decision. So the fifth one is overthinking as well. Mental fitness is analyzing the things. So if we try to stop overthinking and analyzing like if something happened, we always think like we always overthink, like maybe if I do that, so that's why it's happened. Don't think about that. Just try to analyze the thing and just solve the problem. So the last one is mental weakness means we're rigid, where we are attached. The mental well-being is detached. So so we need to have that mindset like. We need to always have that kind of mindset, like no matter what kind of like ups and downs, no matter what kind of problems is coming into my life, I'll be try to solve that problem rather than running here and there. We just try to be calm, try to constant, because our mind, the mental weakness and mental well-being is fluctuating thing. It doesn't like stay constant. Like if our mental well-being remain constant, we'll be so happy, right? We don't need to do anything because we all get what we need, right? So it's a fluctuating things. You need to have that mindset, like if that things come, I'm going to solve that problem. So have that kind of mindset and just follow your dreams. But maybe all of us have some level of difficulty on the level of mind, because we can look at our own own like activity and ask ourselves like, am I in the right or am I in the left? I think most of the
Left, right, for us.
Okay. Is the right? So are you on the left or the right? I think most of the people are on the left, right? So because we are in this world and we are suffering from like different kind of things, different kind of problem day by day, and of course we compare ourselves with each other and we criticize. Yeah, we don't need to do. We just try to like reflect those things and just try to convert in compassion and care. So, and more importantly, I will more importantly think like if I will be able to change to this left hand side, and what I'm going to do. So just think about, like, just don't think about the negativities, just think positively. If I try to go this side from this side, so what will I do? Look, like we have problem, like how should we go from this box to this box. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna have said like I just have like 3 insight from Bhagavad Gita. I take 3 insight from Bhagavad Gita. So the number 1 is regulation. Can you tell me like what is regulation? Like what is regulation?
You can learn now.
Yeah, regulation. What did you understand like when I say regulation?
Doing anything with a continuous continuity.
Yeah.
Like giving anything a regular practice or something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect activity, not that perfect, but regularly.
It comes regular again.
So you can
Regularly.
Regulation is regular.
one of the first insight that Krishna give us is that the mental wellness come from the regulated lifestyle. You can search verse 6.17. I don't know. Yeah, just for Prabhuji. 272 page number. Prabhuji, yeah, can you read the translation?
He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system.
So here what Prabhupada is said, like who is regulated in his habit of eating, sleeping, recreation and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. So who will regulate it day by day, like who follow the like regulation, who follow the like we make the routine, like daily routine in our like the childhood, right? Like wake up this time, like taking breakfast this time, but did we follow like every day? No, right? Oh, okay, you are a good person. For me, I never follow. I just
Let's go with the majority.
but every day I write, but I did not follow like because we don't have like that kind of regulation. One of the we can see one of the biggest problem in the world today is most people who don't have a regulation in their life, there is no balance. If there is no routine, the life will not go like properly and the life will not go what you want it to be. So you need to have proper rules and regulation to make your life balance and to make your life good. So life is not, I already say, like life is not stay constant. It will be go ups and down. It will come so many turn and twist. So and it is the biggest cause of problem with mental health. We already know, like Prabhupada is also saying, like who is regulated in his habit of eating, sleeping, recreation and work can mitigate all material pain. So if we don't any like they follow like rules, follow any routine or regulation, our material pain will remain with us. If we follow our routine, our all material pains will be go. So we need to follow our routine every day. Like just try to just think like I will do the at morning time, I will do that, at afternoon time I will do that. So just try to divide time and just keep that routine every day. Just don't change your like routine and don't make your life difficult. So but we very much encourage people to find balance in their life, right? But which is one of the most difficult things, right? it is the most important. Like maybe we do like maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, we just forget our routine. We just forget like the what we are doing since like the first week. So it's so easy to say, but it's hard to apply. But if you want to apply like seriously, and if you want to follow this routine, you just need to go through scripture and just remind yourself like Prabhupada said this, so Krishna says this, so just try to remember these things and just follow the routine every day. So I'm going to do a little survey with all of you. So, and I just want you to keep a mental count. Okay, I'm going to tell you like 20 questions, and if you will answer yes or true to any of these
Yes,
statements.
true is both same.
Yeah, yeah, yes or true. Just give yourself 1 point.
No, true or false or yes or no.
Yes or true.
If the answer is yes or true, you will give you 1 point
How?
to yourself.
This
If
is the
no
mental
or
count.
false, then you will give 0 points to yourself. And just
Proceed.
add, out of 20 questions, you will add the points.
Can you turn off AC? Can you turn off AC, please? Sorry. So okay, and we just collect the point and see how you score, right? Okay. So number 1, I don't read books or upgrade knowledge on daily basis. True or false? If it's true, just give yourself 1 point. If it's false, don't give your point.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't read books or upgrade knowledge.
I don't read books. It's true or false?
Write it on the board and then put the number of people who do.
I can't write for you. Probably it's 20 questions and it's long.
No, just write true and false and write number.
So
No, they will
We
count.
will just count in our minds. You last.
What was the question again?
I don't read books or upgrade knowledge on a daily basis.
False.
So just keep on your mind. Just don't tell me. If the answer is true, just give yourself 1 point. You can also. I will ask you in the later. So number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
Number 2. I usually end each day with a huge list of things left to do.
sorry.
I usually eat each day with like a lot of things left to do. Like maybe I will do later tomorrow. Like all these things.
Do you do procrastination?
Yes, true.
Number 3, I feel uncomfortable and uneasy when I have time off and no pressing responsibility. Means like the tomorrow, okay, for example, tomorrow you got like the 4 hours off like that, and you are just panic like, oh, what should I do in that situation?
I didn't get the question, sorry.
I feel uncomfortable and uneasy when I have time off and no pressing responsibilities.
You have a day off and you have nothing to do, like just you spend your whole day useless. True or false?
Just try. So the number 4. I regularly have a huge backlog of people to contact or message to answer.
Yeah, we don't have time.
I regularly have a huge backlog of people to contact or message to answer. Number 5. I feel like all my energy is taken up by my work and career, leaving little energy for anything else. So number 6. I lack an overall purpose and direction in life. So number 7. I consciously avoid spending time with others because I have too many things to do.
That's true.
And number 8. I rarely reflect on my life direction.
Reflect on my life prediction.
Life direction.
You reflect, just like she explained, controlled by fear and inspired by dreams, procrastinate and analyze. Do you control your decision by fear or procrastinate, or you inspired by dreams? If you are inspired by dreams and analyze your future, it's true.
So, I think the question was negative, right?
Yeah, I really reflect my direction. So it's like I never reflect my direction. Like
Okay, I never.
yeah, it's kind of.
If procrastinate is true, if you analyze, it's false.
I really do charity work or welfare activities which are for the benefit of people I don't know.
Sorry.
I really do charity work or welfare activities which are the benefit of people I don't know. So you do charity, yeah, okay.
Rarely.
Yeah, I rarely.
To the people you don't know.
So number 10, I find it hard to sleep or don't get enough sleep. Number 11, I have lost a friendship over anger or failing to respect the other person. Number 12, I really find myself completely present in the moment.
Rarely.
I rarely find myself completely present in the moment.
Rarely find myself present.
Rarely find myself completely present.
When friends ring me, I rarely have the time to have a friendly chat with them. I feel like I complain and find faults more than being grateful and positive.
I rarely have time for that. Not really.
Rare.
Did you got the 14 number answer question?
She's getting
Which one?
Like, can we do it just like point?
Yeah.
I mean, not talking about really and really.
Oh, okay. No, but the question is like, okay. I really. So I find myself completely present in the moment. True or false?
I rarely find myself completely present in the moment means most of the time you are not present in the moment.
I get it,
Since
but
you rarely
She's not able to understand between rarely and really. Yeah.
Sorry.
it's whatever she said, it's rarely, not really.
Yeah, in every question there is the word rarely. Okay, so 14. I feel like I complain and find fault more than being grateful and positive.
It's the first point, compare and criticize or comparison. If you compare and criticize, it's true. If it's comparison and care,
Is
it's
it
false.
again rarely?
No, it's not really.
Okay.
So the number 15. I have health issue which are related to stress, anxiety and irregular habit. And number 16. I have not taken a holiday in a year. And number 17. My partner, children or family always complain that I don't have enough quality time for them. So the number 18. I don't have time to spend on self-development or exploring things I'm interested in. Number 19. If an emergency comes up in my life, I find it very difficult to adjust. So number 20. Most of my interaction with people are just about getting things done. So if you got number,
It's the blue one.
it's not writing.
It's the green one. It's okay.
All I know.
It's the
I
green
think,
one.
what about this?
Thank you.
Explicit.
So if you got like point like 0 to 6, good job. Give you a pass.
Who got 0 to 6?
And
You add
Be honest, guys.
sorry.
all the
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
ask
Okay.
them to add all the points.
Did you add the point? Okay. Yeah, I think everyone did.
Between 0 to 6 because all the answers are 1 and 0.
So for 7, who got 7 to 13, life balance but needs some adjustment. And for 14 to 20, Your life is in danger. Good luck.
You are writing 0 to 6 is distraction.
Sorry?
The way you write 0 to 6 is for distraction, not just here. Just
Oh no, that's just.
okay, I don't see is writing for 0 to 6.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Yeah, Mataji, you have something?
How much?
How was you guys? Okay.
I'm 7. Between 7.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Prabhuji, what you got?
11.
Wow.
11.
Wow.
Wow.
This was already.
Ayush, Prabhuji?
I scored full marks.
Wow. Good luck. What?
8 to 20.
Wow. 20.
Zero. Prabhuji.
Oh my god. What are you studying?
I think he is not here. Yeah.
He wasn't here.
Naravati say. So sometimes we just need to do like that kind of calculation in your life and just try to reflect like what's going on in your life, and just so you know like your life is balanced but needs some adjustment, and just so now and just try to reflect those things and just improve yourself. Like your life is balanced but this level of adjustment. So the first, so I'm going to sharing the 3 insight which like I got from the Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna says to Arjuna and Krishna says to all of among us. Like so, the first one is, the second one is expectation. So can you just go in the chapter 2 verse 47? I'll write the page number also. 114. 2.47, page number 114.
Use the please.
Sorry? Oh, sorry. Sneh Mataji, what is the first insight? No, I'm just talking before, like what I talk about all this
First
thing.
was the first one.
See, he went in the Bible.
The first insights he told, like this is the second one we're talking about.
Expectation
What
is the
was
second one.
first
He's asking the first one.
If you are in the control of your mind.
No, that's the problem.
That's what you can tell, Prabhuji.
She talked about continuity, like doing everything regularly.
Yeah, regulation.
At least we got one person who is attending.
So that's why he didn't raise his hand when we were all like the all hands off when we said we are struggling with his. Please give us tips, Prabhuji. So the second one is expectation. Naira Mataji, can you just little bit tell about the expectation? So I write expectation, right? So what's things going on your mind?
Well, the thing is, we are as a human being, we have this high expectation toward our family member, toward friend, classmate, partners and stuff, and expectation is a very strong reason to make everything goes wrong, because we shouldn't have any expectation for anyone. If we do something, we do that for that reason, not like, okay, I'll do this so I will get this in return. And that's really the most problem that people are facing these days, is just because of the expectation, the wrong expectation that they have from each other. And if they just took off that expectation from each other, life would be very more easy.
So we can see in the verse also like 2.47. Yeah, Snavataji, yeah, you can read the translation.
You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause of results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
So here, what Prabhupada wants to say, like they don't. Sorry, what Krishna wants to say here is never attach, never consider yourself that cause of result of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty. Right? So, if we go to the if we do something like good things, right? We should not be attached with that result. Like we should not be focused on result. Like, oh no, what's going on? Like what's going to be happen? Just don't attach with results. Just focus on yourself. Just perform your like action or duty. So nowadays, what happened in the world is that people build up like high expectation in their mind, like expectation of future, expectation of like how other people gonna see you, how other people think about you, like and they will find themselves in like, and all of this expectation of time often don't come true, as you may have seen, and therefore great expectation bring great frustration. So if your expectation doesn't meet your like result, you will get frustrated, right? You will get angry. Like if I expect like the Ansumata is going to hug me and she didn't hug me, I feel so like sad, right? I will be more like frustrated and angry. Why didn't she hug me, and why didn't she love me, like that? So if our expectation doesn't meet, we will be more frustrated, and because of the frustration, it's affect our mental health. It's gonna affect our mental. It's gonna like because of that frustration, we will suffer this kind of things, right? So we don't need to put a lot of expectation on other and expectation on your result also. But and so on, like the Krishna talks to Arjun. So in the verse also, the Krishna talks Arjun about is how to live in this world and have plan, but not allow those plans to turn into expectation. We need to have a plan, right? We already talked before, like we need to think about our future and we need to make some plan, but don't make any expectation. So Krishna is telling like Arjuna, like we have to plan for the future, we have to vision, but we have to predict, we have to try to see what could happen in the coming days, month and year. We plan, right? We plan, and the plan needs not to be like the expectation. We don't need to think about things. We just need to plan. Don't attach with the result. Don't think like if you think like maybe after 2 weeks I'm gonna get like maybe something kind of gift, but you end up with getting nothing, like. But don't like affect yourself because of that thing. So never put expectation. And there is nothing more distressing for our mental state than frustration, expectation. So if we suffer from the frustration, and we will be do unnecessary activities, like maybe like some people when some people have some kind of frustration, they will just throw everything around there, right? They will hurt themselves also. So you need to be more careful, like to not have expectation on your like future or something like that. Just have future plan, but don't attach with the result. So Krishna tells Arjuna, focus on what you can control, which is your own effort, and beyond that, don't have an expectation, and you will find peace of mind, knowing that you have tried your best, but no matter how things then transpire around you. Yesterday in our like the Friday class also, we have discussed like the Mataji is sharing like I try to finish my chanting like at the morning time, but no matter how hard I try, I end up with not finishing chanting on the morning times. She did not she just expect she just have expectation like I need to finish chanting, and she end up with like frustration, right? So she needs to think like, here Krishna says you can control. Here Krishna says like you have tried your best, no matter how things then transpire around you. So no matter how hard, just try it. So don't expect anything. So just try. Krishna will see. And yeah, the last one is the third insight is. Can someone guess what third insight is? Can someone guess?
Can you say what letter it starts
C.
Louder.
Self-discipline.
How? C.
Oh, shut up, see?
No.
Clarity.
Consciousness. The second word, please.
Regulation, expectation, and
You have in the
yeah, you have in the board also.
Compassion.
Compassion.
Care.
Care.
Compare. Comparison.
Assembly. Okay.
Where did you see chanting?
Answer is in the board and
You can turn up the page number 117. Sorry. PZ 3.35. Page number 127. No. Page number I forgot.
17.
117. Yeah, 117.
3.35.
Sorry. 171. So in Bhagavad Gita 3.35, Krishna says to Arjuna, can someone read the translation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is far better, right? This one, right?
Yeah, 37. Sorry?
35.
35, sorry.
It is far better to discharge one's prescribed duties, even though faultily than another's duties perfectly. Destruction in the course of performing one's own duty is better than engaging in another's duties, for to follow another path is dangerous.
So, yeah, I don't know. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, yeah, what did you find in the verse, in the translation, what did you see?
so it says to focus on yourself than others.
Yeah.
So rather minding your own business than trying to know what others are doing or what others are good in it. So it basically tells us to find yourself, learn about yourself first, and then try to grow yourself. Then comparing to others, trying to do same as others. If you find someone is doing better in something, you try to copy it. So it's not good. It's very dangerous. It says so. So that's it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I'm going to say that things what you already said. So we already hear perform your own purpose, your own duty, your own path. Just follow your own path. Just don't copy others. Don't try to compare yourself to others, because we already discussed we are doing good, right? We are doing no matter how hard our situation, every time we are struggling to solve that problem, right? We don't need to copy, because if we start doing copy of other, because we have the different purpose of life, right? Your lifestyle is different than mine, and mine lifestyle is different than yours. We have different lifestyle, right? If I try to copy your life, copy your things, do you really think it's gonna be work? No, right? We ended up with doing fail. So don't try to copy, and just be your own self. Find your own purpose and find your path. So no matter how beautiful we are doing on your life, we compare with someone else and then bring ourselves down and find something wrong with ourselves. So I hear one thing in lecture or something like that. So there one spiritual teacher is saying giving the example one person asks do the survey among the people, and he said I have two options, option A and option B. The option A is you will get $30,000, but your friend will get $40,000, and you will say, what was the option B? And the option B was you will get $15,000 and your friend will get $5,000. I will choose the second one. See, we try to compare, right? We try to like compare with others, like what if he is getting more than myself, like no, I will just rather than I will earn like less, but I will not let him grow on more. So therefore Krishna says to Arjuna that like live in authentic life, follow your path and learn to be inspired from. You can see other life and try like they just be inspired. Just don't just don't copy it. Just inspire, just get some inspired things and do practice in your life, but never compare yourself to other. Like I know, like if I got second position in my class, I'll think that I end up with like the second position, I want to be the first. He's like, because we all from our like since childhood we are just comparing ourselves with others. So we need to have mindset to compassion and care. So we don't need to compare. So we so leave that thing. So in conclusion today, I just share like this little bit about mental fitness. Like, but don't think like you are fit or you are not fit. Remember, is always changing according to how much you invest in. Like just try to change. Just don't focus. Oh, I was mental weakness. So just don't focus in that things. Just focus like how should I try to go this side from left side from right side. So yeah, just try to do these things. And if you read the scripture, if you do some kind of spiritual chanting, we do the chanting before, right? So if you do the chanting or if you do book reading, you will get more benefits and you will get a lot of answer, and it will help to go this from this box to, this side to this side. So yeah, that's all. Hare Krishna.
Let's start one round for Mata great class.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Do any have question? Do anybody have any question? Online, do you have any question? Oh, sorry, yeah.
So this class goes on every day or every Saturday?
Every Saturday, and every Saturday there is like different speaker. Like today I gave, and next Saturday some math is here possible.
So it's run by the youth, and every Saturday 5:30 we have this class. We usually have it at Crow's Nest Community Center. Today it was occupied, so we switched it to the temple room. But as well, I'll send you the poster as well, so you can just scan the QR code and we'll update you on the group as well on what's the date and everything. But it's Saturday 5:30.
And also we had a Friday night, like 6:30. Okay.
The session is just like by the youth, for the youth, to the youth.
By the youth to the youth.
He made up the last one. By the youth, for the youth.
Yeah, what? Some questions are enough.
On the youth.
So
Yeah,
next week it will be happening on Crow's Nest.
I think it will be happening in park.
We will update you on the group. TC is on the group.
We are moving.
Yeah. Because for the 2 weeks the community center is occupied. Maybe due to pandemic and there are some more seminars there. Or else we got a hall over there.
So fixed venue is community, the Crow's Nest Community Center. Only some days like today was next question, so we had it over here. Because that is much bigger and you can accommodate more people. It's better. Also, you guys can